I'm saying president because once a president, always a president.
Always a president, yes.
President, I Nanedu Musimi Musa say what to Ghana na?
David mean to Ghana, we do my own kakra.
Na obi mi Musa say na adwuma president Mama de ma o say beye NEIP board member no waja wa kwot in America.
Yeah, no thing our friend, yeah, no thing our friend.
No, just by the way.
Yes.
Now, what's in some cases we Ghana boxing moon and saying?
Yes. Another it's unfortunate assembly and I met us my Bahubali for Abusia Yako. It's a very sad news, and the very day I meet you know, Basaka.
Now, Mpacho, then now yeah basa sebia na unim bibia ye nima na said ye owoba ede arehoba no enu bi keke, or there was something more to your sadness that we all don't know.
Yes, we will say Nigeria ni bewu ye no. Affected Ghana boxing and the whole Ghana, even the Nigerian boxing as well. And quickly, no, we started putting things in place. We share committee IST Nejuma report they brought. Nyamiadum, we were able to get the report on time, even though Minister released it here. But I was able to get the report. And aside that report, so Yankasa as a board, they need to say, look, we don't want such thing to repeat itself again. So we put a lot of measures down. And with a Bahubali, say Onubewuni there, I think the GBA could have prevented it because during my time, Bahubali, we suspended Bahubali because of the medical issues. You understand? So I don't know why they allow Bahubali to fight. Obiti Rojabano, who is the acting president now, was in the meeting when we suspended Bahubali. Dixon, the coach, Kaloko, also in the meeting, is also a board member.
Wow.
The technical director, Shadrach Akwe, Onusu, was in the meeting. The chairman of promotions, Alaji Tofik, was also in the meeting. And we make decision because Bahubali ni akushebe oni worldwide bekono. Now we couldn't have his medical report, approved medical report.
Wow.
And to be say, I postponed that fight. That until I get his report, I'm not going to allow Bahubali to fight. Until he postponed the fight, I'm waiting Bahubali report because now I wanted the coach to present Bahubali to the GBA. Now,
for you to do your own medical assessment.
Exactly. So they did not bring down Bahubali. So the only worldwide fighting on the weighing day, and then the box office promotions brought a report, a medical report on Bahubali. And let me see, I'm not going to accept this. So I was like, they are not going to fight. And they organized the coach of Bahubali, the promoter, they organized the boys to come and attack me because that is not the time I should request for
medical reports.
Medicals. Now, me say president of promoters, because of natural petition, women to me per se, means say, fight, So it was a serious thing at the office at that morning. I have to report to the minister and also the director general about this thing. So what do? We have to control this thing. So immediately after, we sat down and they had a meeting there. No way, indefinitely suspension is on Bahubali. Because as I speak to you, when you ask the GBA, say, where is Bahubali medical reporter? They are relying on the medical report that cannot be approved. Then you allow the boy to fight. Now, who shall fight where? I don't see why Dixon, ni Bahubali, Bekon. Look at the weight difference. Oh, show Mukra or Randy no more. Who said this is just punishment? Bahubali brutally beaten by worldwide. And see, yes, Shanokrana. The only time Bahubali convinced me so to me I could boxing only soldier man. Bahubali talk a lot, and he sell fights. He pull out crowd. It doesn't mean say we will use him as a journeyman on boxers. So this particular one, the GBA, the NSA should have prevented this thing because the NSA is having its rep at the GBA now. Now, on my all information. So, upon which medicals and Bahubali. Say, me medicals, no, from what I heard from them, say, during my time, medicals now, because expire, it will take 6 months to expire. They stood on the same medicals to fight there. Then they failed because I couldn't verify the medicals.
That medical was not approved officially by the GBA.
Yes, because Oshe Bahubali Nipana said no. There's one or two. So I wanted to take him to the hospital myself, and they denied. So I can't prove it. So if you use my time, the medicals are also during my time, and say on that one, I think the family of the Bahubali should stand up and then deal with them because it's not right. They could have prevented Bahubali. May I speak the truth? What is plain, I say it. I'm not going to hide it. Well, it's a sad thing to us. Yeah.
Now, after that, after what happened, I said, NSC. You're suspending all boxing activities. Is it the best way to go?
No, I don't think it's the best way to go. You see, I heard the NSA boss saying, we are resetting. One of the things Mao said, the appointees of JM, we are resetting. What JM said about resetting is serious, and people should not joke about it. You understand? Resetting, you place your rep at the GBA, and to rep, what report is it giving to you? Say, boxing, medicals, way. You understand? Let's get serious and do the job of the GBA. No, I take measures. Look, there was a time where boxers don't have their medicals, and then I was like, hey, they can't fight. I reported to the minister. I reported to the NSA. The boxers can't fight. And this same committee, the Professional Boxing Committee, who was fighting for my removal from office, they were putting pressure. The NSA boss and the minister came to me and told me that I should let them fight, even without medicals. And I told them that, look, then sign undertaking before. And they signed undertaking. So what is the research is talking about? It should get to work. What was that? The people of boxing family voted for somebody that they believe that he can do the job. Now you come in and you push the person out. So take over and do what is right. I told you, say, in Crawford, it's their own agenda. Let me ask you, when Moses Form when he ran in the GBA, no only time, and the Obiaye Diopeno, he stayed there for 8 years. When Samuel Captain came and he had time and he's sitting in the office, the people fought him 4 years, then they pushed him, and Samuel Captain resigned. Peter Zwenis came for 8 years. He don't have time. He left the job for the people. So he stayed there for 8 years. Kotei Neequaye came, and I have time. The people says no, and they push me out of the place for 4 years. So there is a system problem, and this is what is going to happen. Now, nobody is there. Look at what has happened. And you want to blame whatever. Bahubali, I say sorry to the family, but we should have prevented it. We took a lesson from the Nigerian boxer. We were saying that the medical should be done from their end. But this particular one, we are fully responsible for its medicals and making sure that Nipano is medically fit. And look at the time intervals on this Soja Kunye, on the worldwide Kunye.
Only Dixon Bekunye.
And this is a middleweight boxer. Wow, then go to
so,
all
Chema,
the way to cruiserweight.
Why not encouraging itself or moving from middleweight to cruiserweight? No?
It is not about somebody encouraging him. It is the responsibility of the chairman of promotions to make sure that you cannot pay such boxers. You understand? As for Bahubali and his team, when a promoter is a crowd puller, so promoters who want to make money will change him. But when they change him and they bring to him, the regulatory body have responsibility. Say no. As I told you, I declined on the worldwide fight.
Yeah.
And then I tried to cancel it, and I push it because I don't have things right. So on my table there was, as I'm speaking, ask them if they can bring the Bahubali current report. Which doctor released Bahubali to go and fight? Which doctor? They are depending on mine. And me, baby, I don't have proof on it. So you can't use mimi time no or medicals never take 6 months no be and he's standing on that same medicals to fight. No. Knowing very well that I and you, the chairman of promotions, the current president was in the meeting, the technical director, even the coach, Kaluko, is a board member. He was there. Dixon coach, So you knew, say, Bahubali, the medicals, we don't have the proof of it. Wow. So why do you put up such a fight? I think Winkwa Sanka, we should be able to do something. And I think the SC Nigeria boxing, so it shouldn't have happened to Ghana boxing again because we went through a lot. The ministry left us alone. The NSA left us alone. We fought as a GBA and we give the guy a befitting burial and compensate the family. So for this thing to just happen within a short time, they should know it's the system. They need a strong person to lead the GBA. No funny, nine seal. Something must be that. You can't ban boxing. No, you can't ban boxing. Boxing has brought us some glory. It's a system. The people see said there is a Buzia cartel. Now also said the boxing belongs to them and they got to do what they have to do. Look at the referee in the gym, in the ring. It was the bell that saved the Bahubali, not the referee. You know, knowing very well that this is an Achiagbesi. Yes. So when the
Chairman, President, Achiagbesi fight.
My brother, Bahubali only convinced me when he was fighting the soldier, because that was the first time I'll see Bahubali having a rare fight. No more records now or warning, man. You understand? So, Senior Kasa, I was convinced that he's going to have his first fight, right? And today, I could see what and I'm say Bahubali Charlie. He got a fans, but he can talk. But then he moved into worldwide, and worldwide that he filled the stadium. You know, a lot of people came to come watch Bahubali and those things. He filled the place good, and I said, no, Charlie, this guy, you need to find something to do. You understand? So Dixon just lost his fight. And they push the guy. So you should control it. You should control it. When you saw the punishment coming, what is it about? Stop the fight.
Yes, because referee make a service situation because when we fight, the baby can't be that.
Exactly. What is Bahubali? And for letting Bahubali receive these punches and then. It is a precedent, no, can say, when the boxer finished the fight on the sister station, you have nothing to do with the promoter, and that is where they get it wrong. That is where they say Kotei Neequaye as a president, is supposed to sit down and cross his leg. No, you need to follow up, and this is what I was doing. So say I'll walk, I'll go here, and then the professional whatever committee for no trust say I'm not fit, they don't want to work with me. That's fine. They want to do the job. They should do it well. The NSA right now is part of what is going on because NSA not GBA. NSA or GBA is running the GBA alongside with the current board members that are there. So NSC, you get all the information. So NSC director and Unya medical report on the boxers.
Wow.
So I don't know. Man.
All right, but Chairman,
it's just sad news.
Very sad, but let's just expand the conversation a bit. What's your legacy of Ghana boxing? That's the IMAX Boxing Promotion and GBA Boxing League. As somebody here, report, committee report into now the baby that you nurtured is no more in Ghana boxing. But you go to America, what is it? See your boxing league ni baba da ben.
Well, I left almost 80% of my board members are there. So, Kwaya mi fasu. To me, yeah, boxing, me the boxing league, Kwaya mi fasu, me the sponsors. The relationship I built with the sponsors and the IMAX promotions, they could have continued if they were truly supporting me. This show clearly said, yeah, the ending, almost will fail. Because if I'm not there and all my key people are there, they should be able to control me. Lamte, ni Gideon, marketing, ni John Mafu. Yepen na yafi GBA no. They are coming in so more. Even the NSC should have helped continue this whole thing. You understand? But hey, I don't know what they want to do, but it is a sad thing things.
I know. But in all of this, before I be more corner, what does the future hold for Ghana boxing?
Yeah, Ghana boxing is if we do things, if we have a strong person to, look, it's about visa. If you come and then stop the way, say, Masa, visa, they'll fight you. They have a cartel. If you don't have a strong person who can take insult from them, they have their style of making you feel uncomfortable. You understand? They be on social media. They will do things that your family, your wife, your children will even tell you that please stay away from this. You understand? Because it is their source of living. Some group of people almost source of living and they don't care. You understand? Because if you care, why is everybody want to fill the arena? So there is 3 particular bosses, like somebody like Bullet or Kasapa. Meanwhile, he's not training, but they want to get him to come and fill the arena. Bahubali, he even Ubuno crowd him the next time to come and fill the arena for you. So everybody is chasing them. Meanwhile, there are other boxers. They are very good boxers, but they can't talk. They can't brag. You understand? So no promoter want to work with them because they will not fill the stadium. The promoter will not get the money in his pocket. And that is where the boxing league comes in. Make it possible for everybody. The boxing league itself, or not turning boxing league ni turning say microphone says a boxing league ni koswa. Good boxers and they are coming to watch it. Now, the boxing league has moved out. Now, the promoters who want to make money, the boxing league is not making money. It's not taking gate fee. Yes, it's not. You understand? So the promoters want to make money into their pocket. They look at one Kasapa, one of it to me, Akasa on the media for the people to follow to the place. And if this is the way we are going to go about it, then I'm sorry. I think the president need to call the director general and the minister and let them understand that the sports ministry is not for joke. They should sit up. They should stop parading themselves like they are working. They'll collapse the sport. They should understand. You see, I always say, say be more be a juma crap. You can undo it, and you should understand the thing. You understand? So, man. Anyway, sorry. Don't let us move from Bahubali because Bahubali is somebody who pass by the office sometimes and make his jokes and say president, the president might be like, it makes you happy. I like the guy. I'm not affecting me, but we should have prevented this, and I think the Bahubali family should take it up, and they got to sue the GBA, the NSA, and the ministry, because this thing is not right. Yes, to me, if I'm a family member.
Wow. President, thank you very much. Yeah, I feel Nyamisha Sony Akasa or Max TV and Max FM.
I decided not to talk about this issue. But what Max TV and Max FM and Max Promotions have done for Ghana boxing, I cannot turn my back on Max. Even when the situation, when it comes to Max. A lot of TV sister stations have called me, and I say, look, I don't want to talk about this. But friend, sorry, and friend, that what I can also give back to Max. Thank you very much.
God bless you. Nyami shall be present.
Okay, Nana Jakwa. No. Thank you.
Wow, what a day. 50 minutes past 9. Let's do some more. Shall it? Who's the foreign discussions?